So now staying on the boxing scene, Floyd Mayweather, who before the cameras turned on, you had me laughing because George, everybody said that Mayweather always seems to fight the Latino guys come early May via Cinco de Mayo.
He does.
He does, everybody. You know what I'm saying? He's like, you know what? And George, what was your conspiracy theory on this?
It's not even conspiracy theory. Let's face it. We all hate. We all have a strong dislike for Floyd Mayweather. I mean, either that dude, you either love him or hate him. So why not fight?
I think people have a dislike for how he conducts himself. I think a lot of people respect the way he fights in the ring, his skill.
You can say that. Some of us don't.
Right.
Right. But why not fight one of the largest cultural groups? Every big holiday for them. May 5th is a humongous holiday, Cinco de Mayo. So you might as well fight, a Hispanic person on the 5th or near the 5th because they're all going to chip in and they want to see you lose. So he's cashing in because they're going to buy his pay-per-views. I would love to see his pay-per-views that have done on May 5th because let's see. So he's getting ready to fight Marcos Maidana. He fought, last year he fought Roberto Guerrero on the 5th. The year before that, he fought Miguel Cotto on the 5th. Shane Mosley he fought, on the 5th. He fought Oscar De La Hoya on the 5th. Yeah. Do you see the trend?
He does. One thing about Floyd Mayweather and his whole fight, he is a smart fucking guy. He's the guy you love to hate. He knows that. It's like Chael Sonnen in MMA. He knows that people are going to come to see. His fans love him. The people that follow him love him. But he knows, more importantly, the people that hate him and want to see him lose are going to fucking pay to see him lose. And more than likely, and in most cases, he's fighting Latino fighters, and he knows that that's a big draw on Cinco de Mayo, and he set it up again to fight this Argentina fighter who, I mean, we always say someone is a threat to Floyd Mayweather, but the bottom line is, at the end of the fight, we're like, Floyd does what he does, and he does it so fucking good. No one can fucking hit him. He lifts that shoulder up. He flips. He's a great counterpuncher. Now, this guy, his last fight, Maidana, he looked incredible against Adrian Broner. He just was like, you know what, I'm going to fucking come at you and just attack you. And Adrian Broner wasn't prepared for it. I don't think anybody expected it.
Because if you watch that fight, Broner thinks he's Floyd. But the problem is he gets hit too much to be Floyd. And he thought he was going to get in there and win the fight without throwing punches. I'm sorry. Right. No boxer alive has ever won a match without throwing a punch. And Adrian Broner's punch output just was not high enough to win that fight.
It really wasn't. And I anticipate when this guy meets up with, Mayweather, what will happen is he'll do that stuff. Now, if he has some success and he can tee off and hit Floyd Mayweather and get him in trouble, then, hey, we saw that, I guess when Mayweather, I think did he fight Mosley, caught him and put him in a little bit of trouble?
Mosley caught him early on, but then after that, the wheels fell off Mosley and it was over. So, I mean, I'm sure this kid is phenomenal. He beat up Broner. Broner now looks like Rick Ross if you haven't seen him lately. And I don't know who's at. I honestly say I don't think Floyd Mayweather's ever going to lose a fight.
I know. And this is the thing. And with this fight coming up on in early May, this guy, what we see all the time with Floyd Mayweather is that people go in there, he starts to dictate the ring again. He does what he does best, and that's avoid getting hit and counterpunch. And you know what? He frustrates people, and people lose their will to win. Now, if this guy can somehow, find a way to connect with Floyd, then he stands a chance. If he gets in the first 4 or 5 rounds and he's throwing punches and wearing himself out because he's not connecting and Floyd's countering him and frustrating him, keeping him off balance, we're going to see the same shit that we see time and time again. Floyd Mayweather walking out the rings with the belts around his fucking neck.
And I'm going to make another prediction. I'm going to be at Kevin's house during this fight, asleep on the couch. I'm going to wake up at the end and Kevin's going to go, it's a Floyd Mayweather fight. And then I'm going to tell you about the fight. And I will not watch one round of it.
I'm going to tell you what. I think this guy is... I will say this. I think you won't fall asleep initially, maybe in the later rounds. I think the first part of the fight, this guy, if he comes out just trying to attack Floyd Mayweather and being aggressive, kind of like he did with Adrian Broner, I think it will be exciting enough because we'll say, oh, shit, this is a fight. Now, like we see a lot of times, and we've seen with some of these bouts, they get to be boring because Mayweather ends up dictating the fight, and he's a boxer, and he's going to fucking box you and make you miss and do what he does best. But if it's exciting, your ass might be up because you might be like, oh shit, Mayweather could get in trouble, or he might have to stick and move. It could be an exciting fight for the first few rounds, and hopefully it'll be an exciting fight throughout all 12 rounds.